Okay, for the next race, we go to Japan at the Autopolis International Racing Course for another 4 lap race, and our theme is supposed to be European cars only. But one guy didn't seem to get the memo, so it's the grid looks like this. It's gonna be Pat with his Golf GTI in front, Jovi with the non-European Subaru in front in second place. I drive a E46 M3 in third. It's JM also driving an E46 M3 in fourth, and then Kevin has chosen to drive a TT. So Kevin likes a TT. Anyway, moving on. The race has started, and so far we are almost 3 cars wide. I try to dive in, but Pat shuts the door. Jovi tries to stay in second, but makes a mistake, gets on the dirt, loses a lot of positions, and goes to last place. So now, after the first 2 corners, it's now Pat and his GTI in front. I am second in my M3. Third is Kevin riding his TT. And then it's JM in fourth, and Jovi in a Japanese car in fifth. It's okay, we'll let Jovi slide with missing the memo of supposed to only race European cars because, well, we're technically racing in Japan. So, Pat still in front, trying his best to leave me behind, and I'm trying my best not to get left behind. So I'm trying to chase him down through the sequence of corners. I think we're approaching the hairpin corner now, and I peek and I try to brake late, but Pat outbrakes me and holds the line, stays in front. So good drive by Pat. If I went too fast, I would just have hit him. So I think I did the right choice of not forcing it through anyway. Come to the right-hand corner, Pat does it perfectly. I'm close. Oh, and I get my tire in the grass, and I am all over the place. What the hell is that? And I hit the wall. Thanks to my mistake, Kevin, driving his TT, is now in second, followed by JM in third place, representing the European guys driving also an M3 BMW, and Jovi, representing Japan, in a supposedly European car race, to tribute to the ETCC, is in fourth, and that's me in the back after slamming my car into the wall at fifth. So here we go. Pat's JM so far is doing so well. A bit of counter steer on the corner, out to the final corner to the main straight, and on full throttle. So that's JM keeping it clean. That's Kevin driving his TT in second, trying to chase down Pat in his Golf in first place, and Pat is not making a single mistake so far. Into the first corner, nicely on the edge but not over it. Coming to turn 2, still clean. Now, if you think watching Pat's pretty boring, you'd be right, but boring is also the fast way around the track. If you slide the car around too much, it looks exciting, but when you're sliding it around, you're actually losing time. So seeing Pat drive boringly around the track is actually the quickest way around it. And as you can see, Kevin, even though he's also driving pretty clean, and that's not the clean way to do it. Ooh, and then Jovi hits JM. Looks like JM wanted to go for a picnic, and Jovi wanted to join him, but quickly changed his mind. So he just nudged him to the grass to help him out, and now Jovi's in third place. JM, though, didn't appreciate being touched by JM. JM didn't appreciate being touched by Jovi, so JM was trying to catch up. But thanks to that, I am close behind that battle now. So now I'm driving my E46 M3 and my A-line livery, and JM hits the wall again. Maybe he changed his mind and wanted to go for a real picnic. So next to the wall, the grass, probably stop over, have a bit of food. Jovi now is trying to leave me behind, and I'm trying to catch him. There's Kevin once again in his TT, driving it pretty smooth. I wonder why Kevin chose a TT. I'm sure he has many reasons. Shout out to a friend of ours, Nigel. You know why we're calling you out for this one. So once again, we're watching Pat, and he is still looking boring, but obviously being the quickest guy on track. Kevin making an effort to try and catch him, driving his Audi TT. So, and that's Jovi. Jovi is also trying to catch Kevin, and I'm trying to catch Jovi. That's me in my BMW. And there's JM. Still a little twitchy in the car. Maybe he's not used to it yet or hasn't gotten the right suspension setup. So maybe that's why he's having a hard time driving it. So that's me, once again, trying to chase down that blue STI. What a pretty photo. I wonder how it'd be like to drive this circuit for real. Jovi seems... Oh yeah, that's when... It's probably that... Oh, he's on the dirt, because Subarus love the dirt. So Jovi is trying to bringing his Subaru to its natural habitat. There's Kevin again, keeping it smooth in his TT, while Pat is in front with his Golf GTI. Incidentally, Pat, I think, has chosen to drive a GTI because he was supposed to race that in the endurance race this year. Since the pandemic happened and we can't do endurance racing, he's just racing it now in Gran Turismo Sport. So thanks to Gran Turismo. So, like I said, Pat looks pretty boring in front because he's quick. And if you can notice, he's not making a single mistake. And neither is Kevin. Kevin may have a chance. So I think with those two, whoever makes a mistake first will take advantage. And I've gotten close to Jovi now. I'm right behind... Oh, I'm making a move. I'm trying to drive on Jovi on the hairpin. I brake late. Is it going to work? In my head, I stay ahead. Jovi gets close. We get really close, but don't touch. So good driving. And I get ahead of Jovi. Awesome. So after epically failing earlier, I'm able to regain third place. And a bit sideways, but not too much. That's where I lost it earlier, but not this time. There's Kevin in his TT and on the edge, but not making a mistake. There I am once again. Looks like so everything. Oh crap! And I screw it up again. I'm on the dirt. Jovi now is once again ahead of me, and I'm guessing he's saying you should have gotten a Subaru with 4-wheel drive. But screw you, Jovi. I'm happy with my BMW. Good job on you for keeping it clean, getting ahead of me. So well done, Jovi. There's my BMW brother in this race. It's JM. And his car looks like it's seen better days. It's a pretty banged up front bumper. It's a good thing it's... Oh, he's going drifting. And now he's going on the dirt. Maybe he misses the beach or something. I don't know. He's fishtailing around. Maybe trying a few mangies or whatever. I don't know. And there's Pat once again, and way in front and leading the pack. Breaking into... What corner is this now? That looks like the hairpin after the first corners from the track, so he's just finished the main straight. Yep, that's it. He's come out of that left-hander and into a right-hand hairpin, and Kevin is trying to chase him down in his TT. So Kevin and his TT are trying to chase down Pat in his Golf. And I've caught Jovi again. Whew. So, lucky me. I've caught Jovi, and I'm going to try and get behind him again and pressure him and hopefully make him make a mistake this time. I mean, come on, man. I've made enough mistakes this race. Give me a break. Let the Subaru make a mistake and let the BMW get through. That's probably what I'm thinking there. Anyway, but Jovi looks like he's taking full advantage of that 4-wheel drive Subaru STI. And it's got the grip and it looked like he's pretty safe for the race. But I catch him and I dive on him again. I didn't expect that. And my head, he nudges me, but I don't go off track, and Jovi still stays ahead. So that was clean enough. That was a racing incident. I wouldn't call that dirty driving. But the game decides to call dirty driving and gives him a penalty. What am I doing on the dirt? And I'm on the dirt again. What the hell? I screw it up all over again. That's pretty bad. Even with Jovi's penalty, it looks like he's going to win this race against me, because I made another mistake and too far behind. So looks like Pat is almost at the finish line. Yep, that's the last sequence of corners, rounding off the last corner, and Pat is going to win this Golf GTI in front, followed by Kevin in his TT, with Jovi with a 0.7 second penalty, but it's not big enough for me to catch him after screwing it up again. So Jovi's going to finish this race at third place. One more corner to go. And yeah, that guarantees him third place. Congrats to Jovi. Didn't make a mistake on this race. Didn't make a big enough mistake to lose this race. I'm there, fourth. And that is completely my fault for being in the back of the pack. And I'm just screwing around now because I sucked this race. And there's JM at fifth place. Good job.